Hello, it's Jeff again. Observations of an American living in Wiesbaden. Recently, my wife and I went to the IKEA store. That is an experience. They do have some in the United States. I've only been to one of them. But over here, it was very interesting that you could get lost in that place. It's amazing. The customer service is really good too. You can go up and look at things on a computer in there. You get a little card. You can write the number down of a item. Some of the things they'll go and get them for you, and you can pick it up. Other things you just get a location number and go out and get it in the warehouse. We got a lot of stuff in our apartment from there, including lights, some of our wardrobes. In Germany, when you get a house or an apartment, it doesn't include closets. It's kind of bizarre, different than in the States. Same thing with the bathroom. If you want, you basically get a shower, a toilet, a sink, and a tub. But medicine cabinets and things like that, they don't come with it. You have to buy your own, put them together, and then mount them in there. Light fixtures in the house and our wardrobes, which is basically what you use as a closet. We got almost all that stuff at IKEA, and it's it's a challenge to put it together and everything. We had a professional do some of it, but when you go to IKEA, they have snack bars in there. They've got a full service restaurant. You can buy drinks. I don't think they sell alcohol. Maybe they do. I don't remember, but yeah, they do. They do sell wine and beer in there. They do. But it's just so interesting. I think it originated in Sweden because the colors are blue and yellow, but they're all over Germany. We've been to three different ones here. There's two that are near Wiesbaden, and there's another one. I think the one we usually go to is in Wallau, and then there's another one down towards Kaiserslautern, down near Ramstein. But quite the experience. But they're closed on Sunday. Everything in Germany, almost everything is closed on Sundays except a gas station, also known as a Tankstelle, and some of the kiosks are open Sunday, and restaurants can be open Sundays, but none of your pharmacies, none of your grocery stores, anything like that, they're all closed Sunday. And I do believe it's similar to what they used to have in the United States called blue laws. It's just interesting. I guess it's their day of rest, and Germans are not overly religious people, but they do take their day of rest very seriously over here. Auto dealerships will be closed. Places that work on cars will be closed. Just about everything except restaurants, kiosks, and gas stations. When we went to go there, we drove on the Autobahn, and that is such an interesting experience compared to the American interstates. Driving in Germany in the cities can be a little harrowing at times, but I felt safer on the Autobahn going 90 miles an hour than I do on any highway in the United States going only 70. Germans seem to be better drivers, and they are more strict about lane discipline and turn signal usage. You can't be in the left lane unless you're passing. People pass you and then they move immediately over to the right. And whenever they have a merge, it's sort of like they do a zipper merge. Everybody takes turns. You slow down, but it works. Instead of coming to a complete stop or trying to drive all the way up to the lane that ends and then cut your way in at the end. You don't see that as much over here. People seem to have more faith in what other drivers are going to do. They do have, if you go near Frankfurt or another big city, if the Autobahn is unrestricted, that's a place where they have no speed limit, and there's something up ahead or bad weather conditions or traffic, they have these digital signs that they can change, and they'll lower the speed limit to 120, which is about 74 miles an hour, or they'll lower it to 100, which is about 62. And they do strictly enforce it, but about 60% of the Autobahn is still unrestricted. And my typical speed I like to drive is about 140 kilometers, which is 86 miles an hour. That's fast enough for me in our Mazda SUV. And you can rest assured there's always going to be somebody going faster, so you pass and you move right over. It does flow. One of the major things that does bother me sometimes about German drivers is that they go way too fast in the fog. I don't like it when I can't see at least, 100 feet in front of me. But other than that, Autobahn driving is fantastic, and they do take better care of the road. There's not potholes everywhere like there are in the United States. And once you get off the Autobahn, you have to be careful on some of the side streets. They do have photo radar tickets. My wife got one her first day here, but they do have cameras that do enforce the speed limit. Anyway, that's enough for this video. I don't mean to bore you. I'm just trying to give you random information. I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I've got a face for radio and a voice fit to print. So it is what it is, and I'll try and chime in later. Sorry I've been off here for a while. We've just been really busy. My mother-in-law was here with us for 30 days, and we were trying to show her around Germany and everything, and she's back in the States now. Love you, Mom. But anyway, take care, have a great day, and auf Wiedersehen.